Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and let me tell you something. It is hot out here. I have lived in Florida my entire life and have never seen snow, and I'm dying out here today. Today I got a video for you on something that anybody can watch and anybody can be interested in and everybody should have. I bought what I found to be about the cheapest generator in this wattage range that I could find on Amazon. $389 for this WEN. And this is an inverter generator. Now, today is Ham Radio Field Day, ARRL Field Day. This weekend starts in about an hour and a half, and it goes until Sunday, tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon at about 2 o'clock. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give you an overview of this, and then I'm gonna bring this down there because I'm operating Field Day this year at home myself. So I'm gonna bring this down there, and there is one other person, Phil, that's had a WEN for 4 years. Guys, this is a really impressive generator. I'm going to bring this down there and let them use it. I want to get the first 5 hours on it and break in so that I can take it back, change the oil, and then, but I have put gas in this, I have put oil in this, and I have started it. I'm going to show you here, it's worth noting first, without doing an unboxing, that the packaging that this came in was very, very solid and adequate. I mean, it gives you the toolkit with the spark plug wrench. It does come with a funnel I used for the oil that it's over here on the side. It gives you the, the manual, and it's very tightly wrapped with bubble wrap. So it got here from Amazon, which I bought it from. Link is in the description below. And it got here in one piece solid, not a scratch on it, okay? Now, the videos I've seen about this online are a lot lackluster. I implore everybody to try to make your own YouTube channel. But we've gone into a 35, 40-minute video on what's in each compartment, and gasoline goes here, and this is called an outlet. We're gonna skip all that. I'm gonna show you real quick. I have oil in here. It takes 15 ounces of oil for the first shot. The first time you must put oil in it. In fact, on the back, you can't screw up. It tells right here, do not pull this until you put oil in it, okay? That's a given. It does not ship oil, does not come with oil. Gasoline, I think this holds close to a gallon. It's got a fuel gauge on top. And I've only got a little bit of gas in here. And there's a vent on the top cap that you want to keep open when you're using it to kind of let the gas gravity feed into the carburetor. Now, I'm going to make this statement before I keep going because I've watched these videos online and I've built many a two-stroke jet ski engines, twin cylinders, Banshee engines, dirt bike engines, lawnmower engines, rebuilt them. Break-in is very important. And if you tell me that break-in is not important, just don't listen to anything else I have to say. But don't go and spend $14 on special break-in oil, okay? Here's the break-in process for this. It does not say it in the manual. This is mine. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put a low-grade, decent low-grade oil in here, motor oil, okay? The purpose of breaking in a motor is to allow the parts to mend together, to allow the piston rings to seat again, to cut into the brand new cylinder, and to build a very good seal with the compression rings there against the cylinder. If you run synthetic in this right away, there's not enough abrasion, there's not enough, it's too viscous, and you won't end up cutting into the cylinder and getting those crank bearings. You want everything to meld together. So there's also called a heat cycle. Now, I've already given this 2 heat cycles. I did this on my jet ski motors, never had a failure, guys. Never had a set of rings go bad, never had a low compression after a rebuild of a racing motor, okay? What you want to do is you want to start this thing, run it for about 2 or 3 minutes, shut it off, let it cool down completely. Fire it up again, let it run about 10, 15 minutes. Get it kind of hot, shut it down. No load on it, just let it run. The third time, you want to start this thing and let her eat. Just send it, okay? Let that thing run the third time. And then after the third time, if it's a few hours, you shut it down, let it cool down. Now you get that metal contracting and expanding, and all the parts are, people have told me for breaking in a motor that you want to start it up and hold it wide open. And I watched this guy rebuild his Banshee and put a new clutch and everything, Yamaha Banshee. After I rebuilt mine, he pinned it right to the floor, right to the grip. Wah! Blew the thing up. That's not how you break in a motor, okay? And you don't break in a motor with synthetic or high synthetic or anything like that. So I have some just basic STP 10W30 in here. I'm gonna run it 5 hours. I'm gonna drain that out. They do make magnetic dipsticks for this. The magnetic dipstick you can put in will get the particles to stick to it and get it out. But I don't understand that yet because it's aluminum. It should be an aluminum engine in here. So where's the stainless parts coming, or the steel parts coming in that'll stick to a magnet? I'm not sure. I didn't get that. I'm just gonna drain it out. The oil is very simple to add and to drain out. You put the little, you unscrew the filler cap here, you put the oil in, about 15 ounces, and then you tip it over to drain it out. Very simple, okay? thing about this is it's 2,350 watts and it's an inverter generator. So you can run sensitive electronics on this, all right? You can run things that are, you know, you don't want to run the big one I have over there, the Coleman PowerMate. You don't want to run that on a computer or a LED TV because that's dirty power. That's for, you know, compressors and refrigerators and stuff like that. This I got for my RV. So I could run, and that's gonna be another video because this will run the AC in my RV. That's about all it can run. It's small, but look, it's 39 pounds. Look at this, 39 pounds, okay? It's not that heavy at all. And it's very quiet. So you could run this here and have a conversation right over the top of it. Really smart. You may have seen Hondas, and this, from my understanding, is a direct Yamaha clone. WEN is a Chinese company, but they hit it on it, man. There's a lot of good reviews. And I've already started rambling now, so let me just get it going here and show you the meat and the potatoes here, okay? So on the front here, if you can see this, okay, you have two 110 volt outlets here. And it looks like these are rated for, this says NEMA 5-20R, but I think they're rated for 15 amps, I think. You have indicator lights up here about output, overload, and oil. So it's got a low oil shut off, it's very good. You also have a 12 volt power port here for electronics. Two USBs, one's a 1 amp and one's a 2.1 amp. Those are 5 volt USBs. Ground screw. Ground screw is very important for electrical safety and for noise. We're going to test that out here at Ham Radio Field Day. Parallel connections. You can connect this thing parallel to another one of these and run dual outputs to double your power. Circuit breaker and a reset. Eco mode on and off. I'm going to show you that, and a manual choke. And also you have your fuel on and off, okay? So the first thing you do to start this is you turn the fuel on, okay? You're going to pull the choke like this, all right? This is ice cold. Like I said, this is going to be the third, well, I'm going to start it here, but the last heat cycle is going to be when I bring it to field day, okay? And watch this. Okay? Now let me grab the camera real quick. All right, now I've taken off the microphone on my shirt so that you can kind of hear this. I don't have it, well, I do have a audio, sound decibel meter at work and storage. I don't feel like getting it. All I'm doing is talking in front of my microphone on my camera with this thing running, okay? You saw it started first pull, all right? You get a little bit of a smell when it's first new because, you know, plastic and the metal and stuff's heating up. Now that's on eco mode, all right? But that's still really not that loud. I want to say, from my many years of lawn service, okay, my many years of lawn service, I'm going to say this. If you're familiar with a Stihl FS90R 4-stroke string trimmer, or perhaps a 4-stroke edger, the FS85R, whatever it is, this is quieter than that, okay? Usually when I had a weed eater going, I couldn't talk to anybody. I mean, maybe idling, yeah, but this is not that loud. Now, there's other specs and videos online that will tell you, oh, well, this is your accurate. You don't care what that power, what that decibel meter says, and for your own sake. I mean, yeah, you want to know what it says and how many decibels, but the fact is, you're hearing me talk over it right now. All right, there it is running. It's not that loud. Now, the eco mode, if you were to keep it on eco mode and you plug in, last night we had to vacuum the portable 10,000 BTU air conditioner in the garage running. When you turn eco mode on and you pull a load, it's gonna shut it off automatically. So you can't stall it out like that. If you have eco mode on and it wants more, she's gonna give it more, okay? Other than that, here's the exhaust side in the back. That side's a little bit louder because that's what the exhaust is. You want to keep that spark arrestor clean. Ooh, that's actually not even hot coming out of there. Very low emission, very low noise, very low heat. When I ran this yesterday for the second heat cycle, this has been ice cold, even running for 10 minutes in the driveway. The case does not get hot. So they have done a great job on insulating this thing. And again, look, it's 39 pounds, man. It's not that heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it to the test. Let me head down to field day. I'm going to shut this off real quick. And what you do is just go like this, turn it off. Pretty neat, okay? And again, In the 12 minutes you just watched, I've covered a lot on this generator. For those who are making the videos on these things, 45 minutes on what an outlet is, or how to unscrew a gas cap. I didn't have to do anything. You don't have to open this when you get it. You don't have to open that for the spark plug. You don't have to take the spark plug out and check it. You don't have to look at the air filter. No, put oil in it, put gas in it, fire it up, and do what I said about the break-in procedure. Okay, and that's never failed me on a jet ski motor, or dirt bike motor, or Banshee motor. You know, so just get a cheap bottle, not Dollar Tree non-detergent. You want to get something cheap. Now, after you change the oil the first 5 hours, you want to do it again 10 hours. Then you want to do it again after like 20, 25 hours. After that, you're good, okay? You can run full synthetic, but you want those rings to cut in. You want the edges of those piston rings to get perfectly sealed against that brand new cross-hatched and bored cylinder, right? And that's going to save you a lot over the long run because, you know, parts that wear in, I mean, look, $12,000 in that motor. And by the way, last week I did a 4-wheel drive boosted launch that left the line at 20 pounds of 20 psi of turbo boost, and then I hit 41 pounds. I blew away a 600 horsepower Honda Civic with the turbo sticking out of the hood with the flames that are 4 foot high. He was running 21 pounds of boost, and he had it to the floor. He couldn't even touch me. But the bottom line with that is, when I had this motor rebuilt, new rod bearings, new crank bearings, this and that, everything, I ran it 500 hours very lightly, maybe give it a little bit once in a while. Then I had the oil changed. Then I ran it again, a couple thousand miles. I had the oil changed, the filter and stuff. Cost me a lot, but this thing will never let go. It's $12,000 into that motor, and if you think you can take it, send me an email. But anyways, that's just me being joking. Anyways, let's get to field day, see what they're doing, and talk to Phil for a second and see what he thinks about his WEN. But so far, for $389, 3 days to my house, because I did hand it off to UPS, and then UPS delivers it to my house. This thing is amazing. And even the wife, when she found out about it, she's like, you did what? You ordered what? And then she heard this thing and she picked it up. She's like, wow, it's so much better than this honking thing here, because she got hurt with this one before, trying to pull it and trying to this and that. In the event of a hurricane, guys, everybody can use emergency power. Everybody can use something like this. Maybe you don't need AC, but you could run a fridge off that. You could run your TVs off that. You could charge your phones off of that. You could plug in CB radio on the power port if you want to. You can do all kinds of stuff with this thing. And if it overloads, it'll shut down. But the little WEN 2350W inverter generator, man. Let's go to field day. Welcome to field day, Rick.
Hey, Eric. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, tell me about your satellite pass you're not going to make.
My satellite pass that I'm not going to make is the fact that my Arrow antenna had a boo-boo.
Yeah.
And I found out that the downlink for 440 was a short in the antenna, so
terrible.
I will not be making.
Is your wife coming down this weekend?
She knows who you are, though, on the freaking.
So his wife knows who I am, but she won't come down here. Unbelievable.
Well, she's home taking a power nap.
I get it. So is my wife right now. So check it out. Look at the WEN.
Yeah.
You just asked me. So what's this WEN here?
I do not know what it is.
So this is like a Yamaha clone.
A Yamaha clone. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's like a direct Yamaha clone, but it is a like a Honda. It's super quiet.
Yeah, Great Lakes Technologies.
It's an inverter. Yeah, it's an inverter generator. Well, it's a China company, parent company, whatever. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna bring this for you guys for field day. Somebody needs to run it for 5 hours. I started it, made some of the video.
Is it full of fuel?
Full of fuel? Full of fuel, full of gas. Hey, I'm not gonna be here for field day because I'm gonna be operating at home, but at least I could provide. You do me a favor. I'll let y'all use a generator. All I need is 5 hours runtime so I can change oil.
Well, let's go bust it off. And
yeah, man, let's do it. Let's show Jan. All right, Jan, so tell me, so the next day after field day, we picked this up here. I didn't bring my camera, but you guys were excited with the performance on that?
Oh, yeah, we ran it for 4 hours, like I told you. We plugged it in on Sunday and used it on the, was the GOTA station, but being nobody GOTA come by, we had to make it into a regular station. And
but it ran on eco mode.
We ran on eco mode and ran it for 4 hours, no problems, no noise, nothing.
No noise?
Nope.
Did you have to ground it here?
Nope.
Wow, okay. I mean, how far did you have away from the radios?
I had it 50 feet from the radio.
With an extension cord?
And, yeah, and I had the antenna was 50 feet away from it, 50 feet up in the air.
So I get, so like I said, I brought it to them and said, here, break it in, put 4 hours on it so it doesn't sit in my backyard useless, and at least they can use it. And you never even heard the thing even strain one bit. You weren't running that much on it. It was just running.
100-watt radio.
Cool. So there you go. Here, I'll give you my final touch here at home, and I changed the oil. We'll look what it looks like. To drain the oil, you take the dipstick out, like I did. And it's got a little, little spout here. So I put it on the back of my tailgate with the included funnel, and that's what I got out of it. Now, I can't see if there's any metal shavings, but I put about 15 point something ounces of oil in. This is 16.9, so about 15. Okay. And what you want to do now after 5 hours, you take this, drain it out, as you want to put more oil in. And the second time you break it in, put the same oil that you used the first time and let it run like 10 hours. Then shut it down, drain it out after 10 hours. Then you could run your synthetic. But this is empty. We're going to put some of that, more of that STP in there and give it another 10 hours. But I won't bore you with the video on that. I'll just show that in the next video after a couple months of using it. All right, so here's the little WEN 2350. Now I'm going to show you right now that this little generator will run a 15,000 BTU air conditioner and a TV in this RV little thing here. I have just a simple cord here with the adapter right here, okay? And I'm going to show you right now. Look. Ready? I'm going to fire this up. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to do it right here real time because people say, oh no, I don't see that. Here you go. Watch this. Here we go. Ready? Alright. Still not that loud. Ready? There it is running. Still not that loud. Ready? Here we go. Now this is a Coleman Mach. 15,000 BTU here. And there's a 13.5 in the bedroom over here. Alright? I know the 13.5 works. I'm going to open this door so you can hear the generator. Ready? Watch this. Here we go. This is what you do. Thermostat all the way up. Fan. Ready? Put the fan on high. Ready? Watch this. Ready? Listen. That's it. It's running. It's running. Look. Huh. Alright. Well, let's see what the generator sounds like. She's got it wide open right now. Alright. Look. You can hear it running. Ugh. Okay. So what I normally do, I put the fan on first and then I hit it, but that's all I did. All right. Now this is running cold. Let's see. Yeah, blowing cold. Blowing cold. Okay. Now let's do the TV. The biggest draw on this is when you start something. Now the AC firing up is a big load, but she handled it. Alright, so here's the TV. Watch Family Feud. AC still on. Here you go. Hear it? All right. Now one more. Watch this. We're gonna do one more. Do I have the fridge breaker on? Refrigerator. Here we go. Ready? Watch this. Listen. There it is. Now, we have the fridge going. That thing out there is tacked out. We had the fridge going. We got the TV going. We got the AC going. Alright. All on that little generator. That's about all you can run. Now, when, it's funny, when generator. When I turned on that breaker for the charger, it shut off. So you cannot run the 12 volt charger, it's going to shut off. That little generator is running the fridge, the TV, and the air conditioner. Ready? Here we go. Let's see what she sounds like. Here we go. Watch. No cuts in frame. There it is. Alright. Now I'm going to shut the AC down. I'm going to shut the AC down. First I'm going to turn off the fridge. There we go. Here, lighten up the load a little bit. TV doesn't draw nothing. Actually, that fridge took off a lot of the load on that. All right, let's see if we can hear it. Ready? All right. There you go. And then we'll put it back on eco mode for cool down. So that generator, the WEN 2350 inverter generator, will run a 15,000 BTU air conditioner in the RV, a TV, and a refrigerator right here on HamRadioConcepts. All right, so the day is over, the weekend is over. The little WEN changed the oil, lost some footage with Jan, but in a recap here, the WEN 2350W inverter generator. Now, honey, tell everybody, you know, why. And I'm going to show this one here because I'll never hear the end of that. Because you remember when
Oh, God.
Yeah, you remember that. So tell everybody about a $389 generator. What do you think, honey? You had no idea I bought it. When I bought it, paid money for it. You're like, well, you bought what?
Yeah.
Okay, now tell everybody.
At first, I was like, whoa. But, you know, after lifting that generator one year into the back of his truck full of gas.
No, it was an Expedition, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, I did that.
Right. So what do you think about this, though? What did it run? Tell everybody.
Perfecto.
Tell
it
everybody.
ran the AC in the RV.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was great. I could pick it up. I could start it easy.
Yeah, I made her start it.
Very easily.
I made her start it, yeah.
Very easily. There's no huffing and puffing. It's just one.
So, honey, you know that, people have, companies have sent me things, I've made videos. I purchased this out of our money, right?
You did.
Okay.
And I was upset at first, but I was like, wait, now I get it.
Okay, you get it. So tell everybody, honestly, so you weren't at field day, I really wasn't, but that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Everybody can use a generator. Is it what I'm trying to...
I think it's fantastic.
I've been telling her for years, you know all the stuff we have ready for emergency
I think
communication.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. The little WEN 2350. I don't see any problem with it. I didn't show you the toolkit or the unboxing. I tried to make this video as most productive as I could because there's a lot of videos on YouTube where people are like, oh, this is a pull start. What's that, honey? What's that called?
The gas cap.
Right. Well, there's videos out there. This is a gas cap. Like, we didn't need to do all that. We just need to show everybody. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing. Hold this. Hold that. Look, this has been a couple days, right? Hold it. Right on there. Look in the picture. Couple days. One more time. Haven't started in a couple days. Ice cold. Let's see if it fires up.
Yeah.
That's a couple days right
It's
there, guys.
lovely.
Okay, so that's not a scam right here. You're looking at
No, it's not.
a real time.
He could leave that for me and be like, honey, I have to go on the road for a few days. If you need this generator, or whatever, if there's
And
a hurricane,
I'll
be able to start that and do it myself.
If my wife can do it,
It sure
anybody can
does
do it.
beat that thing.
Oh,
Point
well,
at that
that thing does run,
Hey, it runs. It's great.
but
Let
it's
me tell
heavy.
you, when it
You
comes
can't
to,
pull start that.
But when it comes to me,
Yeah.
right there is a way to go.
Exactly.
That's
So
right.
the
Right
link
there,
is
right there.
The link is in the description because people are going to ask. And yes, if you do buy it through the Amazon affiliate link, I do get a little portion. That's not why I made this video. I made this video because I wanted to actually see. And I got the RV here, and now as I'm renting the RV out, you know, people are. It's got solar and all that, but I'm going to avoid the solar on the listing. I'm just going to put includes generator. And if you're out and about and you're renting the RV and you want to plug it in, like I did, I got the cables out here still, right here. You know, you could plug it in and have air conditioner anywhere you go if the solar is not sun. The little WEN, I love it. I really love it. And so I'll make a video in about 6 months when I actually have to use it. And I got now 10 hours to put on here with some cheap oil to break it in a little more. And then we'll check the plug and do all that. Oh, she wants to.
I have to say one more thing.
What's
Yes,
that?
this is not just a video. This is for real. When he said another generator, I was scared.
No, you were pissed when you found
This
out it was
is-
coming in a day, like
For real.
that day, Friday.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I was upset because of that thing. Yeah.
You're like, another generator, what?
This right here, though, I'm telling you, for real. This is not, I'm not marketing this. I want you to understand, for real, coming from me.
Hey, you paid for it.
This is, no, you paid for
Well,
it.
I paid for it, but it came out of your bank when you got mad.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Whatever. You know what? It's worth it.
It is. So there you go, guys. The little WEN. I hope this video was a little more informative and educational. And we'll give you a 6-month update right here on Ham Radio Concepts.